Well, hey, how you doing? I don't know why I'm doing this as a live. I could have done this just as a plain video, right? And then I could edit it and, you know, take out any embarrassing parts and stuff like that. But I thought, oh, who wants to see that? People like to see live videos where you never know what's going to happen, right? So I've turned the fan off so anybody who's prone to getting dizzy or has epilepsy or something like that won't have to be bothered with that. Anyway, it's just really annoying sometimes, isn't it? Okay, so this is what I'm going to show you today. You know, there are people who say that they know how to fold and deal with fitted sheets. So I've got a bunch of laundry here. I washed this sheet and I discovered, I was going from corner to corner to corner to corner to corner to corner. This sheet seemed to have never-ending corners, and I kept finding more clothing caught in, how you get a corner in the fitted sheet and then a piece of clothing gets stuck in there, and you take it out of the washer and you've got all kinds of stuff stuck in that sheet. And then I got everything out of every corner, and I found I had stuff that had gotten in the middle. So this is my solution, okay? You take the sheet and you put it on like this, all right? And then you start going around. Keep it on your head, all right? And then when you can reach the stuff, you reach it out, okay? Now, okay, I see some there. Now, the reason that you put it on your head like that is because, see, like, let me take this here. This is where I need an overhead camera. As I was doing the different corners and pulling stuff out of the corners, what happened is, in the middle of the sheet, other stuff was gathering. And then some of it sort of tumbled back into corners. But when I had it like this, very handily, over my head, there wasn't any middle for it to get stuck in, and the rest of it eventually fell down into the corners. Now, I will demonstrate the proper way, a way that works for folding a fitted sheet, okay? Because it's always sort of moving depending on how you hold it, because it's scrunched up because of the elastic. So you get one corner, and after you've put the thing over your head and gotten all the clothes out, you get real familiar with the corners. Of course, inside out, you can see the corners are usually have little seams in them. So go ahead and fold one over the other. And then, okay, here's a corner. Here's a corner. Okay, now this is probably the second time I've done this in my life. I don't bother folding fitted sheets. I just kind of, bunch them up. And then you fold those two corners over a corner. This is the part where a lot of people lose it. And you know what? This is good enough. For me, anyway. Because it's roughly square, flat, and, well, now that I've folded it up, maybe I'll put a different set of sheets back on the bed. Of course, then we come to folding other things. I'll just show you real quick while I've got you here how I usually fold my t-shirts. Okay, now, I may have my laundry in a basket. Doubtful. Usually I have other stuff in the laundry basket that has nothing to do with laundry, or I have clean laundry in the laundry basket. Anyway, frequently I don't have a flat surface to put it on. So anyhow, this is what I do. Here's the front of the shirt. I face the shirt towards me and I hold it up here just outside the neck, and I flip and I flip. Okay, and usually with a cotton t-shirt, or even if it has some polyester in it, it's not going to hurt it if it's not exactly folded right. It doesn't have to be like in the store. And I'll just tell you this in case you didn't know. In the store, they actually have a little gadget that you lay the piece of clothing on, and it mechanically works to make a nice, nicely flat folded piece of clothing. So don't feel bad if you can't do that at home, if you don't have one of those gadgets, right? Oh, let's see. We have some people watching. We've got, oh, hey, Diane. Diane lives in Wales, right, Diane? Like Wales, like in the United Kingdom over there across the pond. Christy. Oh, Christy's stuck at home with COVID. Oh, my goodness. Gosh. Well, was it Mark Twain that said, if it's not one damn thing, it's another? It's always something, isn't it? But we can find something to be cheerful about. Oh, for one thing, we're still alive, all right? Oh, and hey, Susan, is it Susan or Suzanne? She got 2 N's at the end of her name. Well, good morning to you. Is it still morning? Oh my gosh. Few minutes and it's going to be afternoon. So anyway, oh, here, I've got my pocket stuffed with tissues here. That's for when I go out and walk the dog. Here, Grayson, come here and come here. Come on, puppy. Here. Okay, Grayson, sit. All right. Well, he's laying down. It's his bedroom, too. Anyhow, well, I hope that you got something out of this. And, here's just one last tip. So if you want to use my my personal fitted sheet, Searching for Laundry Method, then you may use it. No royalties need to be paid. And if it's a problem for you because maybe you have a hairstyle that would get ruined, if you put the sheet over your head. Now, my mother used to have this thingy. Let me go in my laundry room because I can give you an idea of how this worked. It was like a netting thing. Now, the netting was a little bit stiff on it. Okay, I take this thing into the kitchen with me. The netting on the thing I'm going to show you, where's my stand? Oh, back in the bedroom. The netting on the thing I'm going to show you is not stiff. Oh, good morning, Amy and Gary. Okay, Gary probably doesn't need this. Well, maybe he does for his wife or, sister or something. Okay, so she had this thing. It was kind of shaped like a box, okay? And she would put it over her head. Now, remember, it was stiff netting, okay? And then she would zip it. And that way, if she was putting on her dress or anything like that, it kept her hair together. Now, this is a lingerie bag, but the one that she had was made to go over your head. It's almost like putting a paper bag over your head, except that it, was made of mesh, so you could see through it. And you zipped it, and then if it did press on your hair, it was pressing with nice flat sides because that mesh was stiff, so it didn't mess up your hair. So you could always use that if you want to find all the clothes that get stuck in your fitted sheets in the dryer. Now, I've reported on something that I bet you nobody else ever has. I'm going to search and see on YouTube. And probably because, you know, it's no big deal, but hey, we had fun together, right? So I hope this cheers somebody up today. And Christy, we hope you get over your COVID really fast. And oh, I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel also, Mama Stella's Whiz Bang. Please subscribe and click the little like button whenever you watch a video. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye-bye.